Okay, welcome to the second law of digital marketing. Like as I told you, this is going to blow your mind because on this, we're looking at the law of targeting the right audience. The law of targeting the right audience. Kindly write this down. This is so powerful, so beautiful. All right, so we're looking at targeting the right people, having a clear understanding of who your target audience are. I'm going to give you a short expo on how you can do this. But before I do that, let me share with you some of the example I normally use to explain this. Let's assume you attended a motivational speaking program, and the motivational speaker did a lot of nice job, and it motivated you that yes, here you are. As you see, as a marketer, you have to be enthusiastic. You have to be optimistic. You have to be up and doing. You have to generate numbers. Marketing is number. It's a game of numbers. So generate number. Go after the number. Do this. When you have number, you have money. Then you go out the next day. You are so fired up in your spirit, in your life. You are so fired up. And you dress well, carried your phone, carried your this, you set up a target. And now you have mastered the first law of digital marketing. You set up your target, and my target every day I'm going to reach 100 people every day, right? Monday to Friday. That is my target. Oh, this wow, you are into, let's assume you are into real estate. You are selling a house of 200 million naira, right? And you approach a primary school pupils and you are talking to them. Your target is to reach 100 people. So you talk to the first one, you write his number, you write his name, and they say they don't have number, you just put their name there. Your target is to hit 100 people. You hit 100. 1, 2, 3, from one class to another. You give them attendance, they write their name, you hit 100. You are so excited, you reach your 100, you reach the number, you hit that number. You sit on that motivational seat and say, marketing is a number of game. Marketing is a game of numbers. So you have you've surpassed your game, right? You reach 100. In 1 week, 2 weeks, you're already 1,000 people. Do you think, my question is this, do you think when you keep doing this, even for 1 year, are you going to sell that house of 200 million naira by reaching your 100 every day? I know your answer is what? No. Or Mr. Zend, why are you asking me this kind of question? You already know the answer. Okay. Now, this is the reason. That means that person is enthusiastic, is following the rule, the motivational speaking of the marketing is a game of numbers, so he's hitting the number. He's enthusiastic, he's going out every day, he's waking up every day. But when you are reaching out to the wrong people, you're not going to make any sales. You see it now. So the second fundamental law of digital marketing states that having a clear understanding of who your target audience is. And this is key. You know what is law? Laws are rules, they are guidelines. When you obey them, you reap the reward of those laws. When also disobey this law, when you break those laws, you also face the consequences. So that person that is talking to the wrong audience every day, even though he's reaching out to large number, is very enthusiastic and all of that, provided it's reaching out to the wrong people, is not going to make sales. You have disobeyed, you have broken the law, the second law of digital, fundamental laws of digital marketing. You see how important that is? You see why you need to know these laws? All right, so let's get to work. So yeah, I have 4 questions for you. 4 questions that can help you to define your target audience. And I'm going to do this very fast because we have a lot of ground to cover. So the first question is, who is your target customer? You're going to sit down and answer this question. So I trust you have your writing material. So who is your target customer? So write it down. Who are your target customer? For example, for this program, we know our target customer. We know that they are one of those targeted customers are those that have businesses and they've hired digital marketer over and over time, and those digital marketers have disappointed them. Those are some of our customers. Some other people that are working in one organization, they are asking themselves that what they are doing is obsolete already, right? Just waiting for that day to announce itself that this thing is no longer in existence. Somebody like working in an organization where they see typewriter, right? Like those days, post office, when email marketing have killed all of that, right? So there are some organizations that are still in existence today that already fade off. So those staff, they are looking for a way out. So most of them are looking for something that will be relevant in our industry, which is digital marketing. They can have the skill of marketing. They can even market their experience they've learned over the year. So these are also our customers. There's some other people that want to work from home. They are tired of entering traffic day and night in Africa, in all other parts of the world. So they want to sit in their home. For example, those in Nigeria want to work in Europe, right? Want to work in Canada, different places, remotely. So those kind of people also need a skill that they can be relevant in any way that they will not criticize their certificate. So provided they can market, they can sit in their country and connect to people in China, connect to people in US, import product, bring product from those places to their own country. People that want to do that from the comfort of their home are our customers. So who is your customer? Did you have the basic understanding of your customer? You that is into business, maybe you're into real estate, you sell real estate, you sell premium real estate. Who is your target customer? Did you know? Oh, you are just going into that business for the first time. Yeah, that is good for you. You can say, okay, you can make an excuse that, oh, I don't know yet because I'm just starting up. You know what you do? Go and ask people that are already there. Who are they be selling to? Who are these people? You need to know. It's just you that is creating software application, right? Who is your target audience? Who are the people that will use those software, will use those mobile apps? Who are they? Did you just sit in your corner and believe that those target of people will patronize you? You have made a big mistake. Who are these people? You need to know them. You need to have a clear understanding of who your target customers are. Then number 2 question is that what are your target customer most common challenge on pain point? What keeps them awake at night? What are they thinking of day and night? For example, our own target for this course, our own target customers pain point is that they want more sales. They are looking for people who can command, they are looking for a way that their product or services that reach out to their target audience. This is what keeps them awake at night. Or they are looking for a way that they can work as they are doing one business, they are working full-time, other full-time employment. When they get home weekend, they can sell for other products. They can be an affiliate. They can take up some other product and sell and make money, right? They want to be in Nigeria instead of traveling from Nigeria to Canada to UK and all of that, or travel from Ghana, travel for any part of the African country to those places. You can be in your home country and still work in those advanced countries. So this is what keeps them at night awake. Instead of spending 30 million, 40 million, 50 million naira, or $2,000, $10,000, instead of spending it on tuition fee, they are looking for a course that they can do, and actually from their home, they can still make money and be relevant in the global community as we know it to be today, right? So these are the most pain point of our own customers. So when we meet them, we discuss this pain point. That are you actually looking for a job? Why do you want to seek for a job? Why can't you go for this skill? You see the way we relate with them. Are you looking for more sales in your business? Why do you want more sales instead of you going for more skills on how to market? So when we connect with them, we discuss their pain point. So how do you connect with your own customers? That is the second question. Then the third question that will help you to define your target audience. how can your service or product help this challenge? You can see our digital marketing course is unique. Only you, in just a few steps into the program, you can testify that. Is that not true? All right, you that is listening to me now, you can see that other digital marketing courses, the moment you just go there, they'll show you, okay, digital marketing, bring your Facebook, click here, boost, or you have select your target audience, choose between this and this, or you have move to the next one, put any content there, put graphic, and that is it. And they will give you a certificate. But here we understand that, see, before you can become a digital marketer, you have to first of all become a marketer. And there's no marketer, a good marketer that does not know or define his own target audience first before moving to campaign. So every marketer, you have to sit down, set your goal. After setting the goal you want to achieve, you want 20 customers every month to come aboard. Now you set that goal. That is a broad goal. Define your strategy, your objective, your measurable step to achieve it, and that is the tools you are going to use. After doing that, which is the first law of digital marketing or fundamental laws of digital marketing according to this program, right? The next thing is to know your target audience. Who are the people? So, and to know the people, now you know the target audience, you know their pain point, then you know how your product will be able to solve their most challenging time right now. So you have to do that. For example, maybe you sell real estate. You meet a politician during campaign period. What are you going to tell them? That come and buy property? They are not interested. What is their pain point? How they can win an election? But when you tell them that, see, if you key into this property, in the next, before they even start campaigning, if you key into this property, you will multiply your money so you have enough resources to pop into your campaign. Then they will listen to you because you are discussing their pain point. You meet somebody that you are into real estate, for example, and you meet somebody that like cars. Instead of you to say, come and buy property, discuss cars with the person. Tell the person to invest this year, but next year, he can buy a brand new car on that particular product. Right? Those are the way you have to know the pain point of your customer and use your product to match it as a solution. Now, when the next one is, what are their biggest objections? What makes them to say no? What will make them to say, I will get back to you? Most time I meet a lot of sales people that will say, sales, I can't do sales, I can't do this. When you find out why they always say that, find out that their major reason why they do that, why they say that they don't like sales, is because of sales objection. People object. And human beings will always object. When they say that you are selling to them, they will object. Nobody wants to be sold to. That is the reason we are taking you on this journey. When you know the pain point, what makes your client, your prospective customer to stay awake at night, you don't say to them. You are presenting solution to them. So you discuss their pain with them to show that you really understand their pain point. Then you move to the next stage. You use, when you discuss, you show the level of understanding about their product, about their pain. Now, you cannot, they will trust you to prescribe for them, just like a medical doctor. When you tell them you're having this pain, right? They will ask you other questions, follow-up questions. What's the goal? After that, they will not explain why you're having that pain. The moment they explain to you why you're having that pain, they make prescription for you. So they prescribe for you, okay, go and do so test. You don't object. So the only reason why people object in sales is that is a sign that you were not able to understand the pain point of your customer. When you did not display a knowledge that you really understand their pain point and your product can solve their pain point, they are going to object. If I know you are just coming to collect my money, why would I give you my money? I would do that, right? I will object. I will just discharge and tell you I will get back to you. But when you really understand my challenge, have you seen people meeting, going to the camp when they have a severe pain, migraine, headache, and all of that, sharp pain in their bone, and they meet, they visit any of the pharmacies, right? And they prescribe drugs for them. They don't price. They don't bargain the price down, right? They don't say, okay, let's price it. And no. If they don't have enough money there, they will say, okay, which one can I pick up now? Or if you say no, you must go with all of them. They will call to right there. They will look for somebody to call to get the money so that what they are thinking is this pen should go up. They don't object. They don't object. They don't object because they have pain. So when you touch people's pain, when you touch people's pain and you prescribe the right solution, they don't object. When they are objecting, they say, let me get back. Let me tell my wife. Let me tell my husband. Let me tell my daddy. Let me tell my uncle. Before. Know that your presentation is weak. That is a sign that your presentation is weak. That is a sign, yes. So I trust you are getting value already. If you are getting value, all you got to put some top up there, right? Okay, so let's go further. So I believe you are so blessed right now. You cannot know, you can put target audience in a perspective now. Who is your target audience? What are their most common challenges or pain points? And thirdly, you matches your product with their pain point, that your product guarantee that your product can solve their challenges. And once you do that, they are not even going to object. So you look for their biggest objection and have how you will solve that objection before they even present it. For example, when we started this program, at first was physical alone. There was no virtual class like this. People keep saying, oh, where they live is so far, the distance is too much from where the physical venue of the program. One of the things, when we find out that it become a common speech or common sales objection to what we're doing, we now sat down to look at, okay, how do we handle this? So we handle it before the next set of people. We told them that, have you seen people traveling different continents because of seminar, maybe 2-day seminar, right? So if you really need this, leaving your place to this is not going to be a challenge, right? Or so when they are saying, oh, the place is too far, the first thing we ask them is that, do you really need this? Because I don't want to tell you about something you don't need so that I won't waste your time. In other words, you will not also waste my time. They will say, yes, I need this. I say, are you sure? Okay, prove to me that you actually need this. They will start telling you why they need it, why they need it. So we'll be writing that. After that, now they have told us their pain point, why they need this. They're giving you reason on how you should present your own product to them. So they are the one giving you the expo, right? So now, once they give you that, so you write on that. You don't use the same way you speak to somebody else to this one. They have told you the reason they need this. So when they're not saying the place is far, you now remind them that remember you are the one that say you need this now because it's going to change your life. It's going to change your finance. Now, can you pay sacrifices of just 2 months, 1 month to be able to solve this your problem forever? Or you want to keep that problem and carry the problem for life just because of this stuff? So that is true. I'll sign up in the next bar. You see, that's how to knock off sales objection. First of all, take them down. Then you think about an objective way to handle them. Right. So that's it. So I trust you. You are already loaded right now, right? Okay, let's move on. We can go deeper on how you can actually also draw your target audience. So I'm going to show you what we call hierarchy of need according to Maslow's law, 5 stages of hierarchy of need. Right. But here, to make us not to spend much time, let's use this diagram. Yeah, see, we have 5 steps here. So one is physiological need, we have safety need, we have belonging and love need, we have esteem need, and we have self-actualization. Right, I'm going to just summarize this and draw a concept from here on how you can use it for target audience, how you can use it to help you in targeting the right people. Now, in social media ad, or you are running ad on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube and all of that. Those platforms have limitation. And for you to conquer down limitation, you have to have deeper understanding of target audience. So I'm going to give a practical example. For example, let's take a man. You have sat down to look at your target audience, and your target audience is showing you that between the age 30 and 50, 30 and 50, most people that are patronizing you, buy your products, are between 30 and 50. So let's take that down on one side. Just follow me carefully. Right. So now we met somebody between 30 and 50 that just relocated from one location to another. This person has not gotten a shelter, does not even know where to fit the next day, right? And it's just there thinking of where to get any kind of job first, right? Now, this person now, you are not saying, although it falls within the category of 30 and 50, right? But your product you are selling is a premium product that costs, let's say, $10,000. And this guy does not even have money to even eat. Talk more of even thinking of, let's say you are selling a house, real estate, right? $10,000, right? Rental value, right? Okay. Now this guy is not even thinking of safety, he's thinking of how you eat first. Even though it falls within this, because you are running a Facebook ad, and this guy just auto-fill the form, and you get him in your conversation, when you decide to ask him, you find out that this guy is just looking for a job. So he saw your ad. He felt he should fill the ad. When you call, he's expecting your call. When you call, he will tell you that he's looking for a job. Now, he's looking for a job. You are not saying, please come and pay for so real estate. You know, even though it falls within 30 and 50, it's not going to work out, right? So because that guy at that time, his need is physiological need. He's thinking of how to eat, water, how to rest, where to rest. That is his need. So when he is able to conquer that, the next need is safety. So we'll be thinking of security. Maybe he now has a job that he has some of those menial jobs that he can do to eat, right? Now, the next thing we'll be thinking about is safety, where he. So at that time, he's looking for any kind of house. He's not looking for a big house, big apartment, right? You see, so was able to conquer that safety need. So security, safety, he will move to the place of belongingness and love. So you need to have friends, right? You need to have friends. You need to start building relationship and all of that. So at this point, what you are selling, if it's within that, so this thing qualify them. So the next need is the need of esteem, prestige, feeling of accomplishment. So they will now start looking for a particular side of the town. If they are living in a particular low class side before, at this point, they are able to accomplish food, shelter, and all of that, belonging, have quality relationship. So the next thing they will be thinking about right now is feeling of accomplishment. So I need to feel accomplished. I need to move to a particular side of town and all of that. So after that, we move to the last one, which is self-actualization. Now, Mr. Said, how does this help me in my marketing? Yes, it helps you to segment those leads that you have generated. It makes you to also know how to streamline your ad online. You can ask some questions to profile the kind of people that also fill your form. So if you know this, when you are filling, for example, let's take a practical example. You are running a Facebook ad, for instance, and these people, let's use this program, for example. This program currently is 250,000 naira in Nigeria currency, so you can convert that in the equivalent dollars, other currency. Now, let's take that as an example. We already know that the people that have this kind of, that can afford this kind of cost, it's not somebody that, even though they fall within the range, let's assume our own age bracket is 30 and 50. Even though somebody fall into this range, if they are still battling with feeding, no matter how they have a need for this, they are not going to pay for this. If they even have that kind of money, they are thinking of how to buy foodstuffs to load in their house first before they start thinking of any other thing. If they're having accommodation challenge, right, they don't have where to stay, they're sleeping or under the bridge, right, or safe place in their society, and they have that kind of money, they're not going to use it to pay for costs. They will first of all go and secure where they can actually lay their head first, right? Or you see it now. So even though they fall within the age bracket we are looking at for, they are not going to buy a product if with this. So this helps you to segment, to segregate, to be able to know. So you can use this to further know the right people. Even though we also have the concept that say that, see, everybody can actually be a lead. But now, when you are qualified this lead, for those that are still struggling for food, you can make those ones, the message that go to those people will be different from the message that go to those that have the financial capacity and they are ready to pay for the program. So the message for those people can be, you can use them as affiliates. So in other words, you can tell them that, okay, if you bring somebody to sign up for this program, we are going to give you accommodation. So you can solve the issue of the accommodation. See, that if you are able to bring 5 people for this program, who will give you accommodation, who will place you on a salary, and who will also do this and this for you, that they can interpret. But if you say, come and sign up for this program and your life is going to turn around, you will make money to, you will now have the knowledge, they are not going to, they won't be able to even interpret it. At that point, their need overshadow them, so they cannot even interpret what you are saying. In other words, you are not speaking their language at that time. So you need to look for their language, to speak the language that can relate with their pain point. I trust you have gotten something out of this. Okay. One example, let me give you one example how I use it. For example, I'm marketing, if I'm promoting real estate. The normal thing that people will like you to do is that when you are selecting the detailed targeting, you should select something like those that have interest in real estate. But with this knowledge, I don't even choose, okay, sorry, that is not the perfect example that I want to give. Right. Now, or let's say you selected a targeted people, I want to do a detailed targeting now. I can do, and I'm running a lead generation ad. What I do is that I use question, right? For example, let's take a real estate product, right? That if you see this land right now, are you willing, and you like the place, you like the location, you like the feature, are you willing to make a purchase decision right now? So I ask them those kind of questions. Did you really need this? Did you need a land right now? Or you're just trying to gather information about land? Did you really have a need for land right now? So these are different ways that you can actually use to or deploy this in your marketing. So let's move deeper. We're talking about, let's go deeper to another concept called larger market formula. So I'm going to fast with this. All right, the larger market formula states that is a form of triangular form that those majority of people, any product you are selling, any market you are playing, I don't care whichever market you are playing in, that there is always 3% that are ready to buy now. As we are running this program now, there are 3% of the larger population that are looking for a program like this. They have the financial capacity, they've already made up their mind, they are looking for a program exactly like this. Right, so those people are just only 3%. And guess what? If you are selling real estate, you are into oil and gas, kitchen utensils, and every in every industry, there are 3% that are ready for that your product or services. But guess what? These people is the number that everybody are competing to get. So everybody is running hard to reach out to this 3%. Right. So let's move to the next one, which is the 70% information gathering. These people already know that, okay, I want to, let me still use this program as an example. I want to key into this program, but they already know that they have a need for digital marketing course, but they are the point of information gathering. So they are looking for different company that run or agency who train people on digital marketing. So they gather information. They gather information. They gather information. So what is the discount? What is the difference? Why is this one offering discount? Why this one is not offering discount? So when you're also talking to these people, there is a different approach there. So the third one, which is the 20% problem awareness. These people are aware that, see, they are strong in their businesses. They are strong in their businesses. They will need the digital marketing. So they are just aware that they don't even, they are still at the point of, they are aware of the problem, but they are not thinking about a solution to the problem first at this point. So they just know that, oh, we are aware of this problem, da, 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 da. Then the 60%, which is the larger market, they are not even aware that they need digital marketing. You even tell them about digital marketing, they say, what do you mean by digital marketing? So in every industry is like that. There are some people who are into real estate. There are some people who doesn't believe that. Why did I even need real estate? I'm thinking of how to eat, how to increase my finances. You're telling me about real estate. They don't believe that when you invest, that is where you make more money. They don't know. They are not aware. So don't blame them, right? So in this formula is the market, it make it clear to actually analyze the general population so that you can also streamline your strategy on how to enter into any of them. You can decide to start from the 60%, which is the larger market formula. So when you want to go through that medium to sell, you know that your people you are targeting, they are not even aware. So you educated them, right? You educate them, you build them up, and all of that, and all of that. Then if you want to go through the 3%, you are going to increase your budget for marketing for you to be able to screen and get to these people. So whichever approach you want to use, this makes you to be aware of what the larger market formula show you clearly the picture so that you know the people you want to add, your target you want to go through. You want to go through the 3% or the 70% or the 20% or this 80%, the 60%, whichever way. But what the concept is already really talking about is that go through the larger market. Go through the larger market. But in my own take home on it, what I advise that you can go for the 2%, you can go for the 70%, you can go through the 20%, you can go through the whichever way. The only thing that your strategy will change, your tactics, the tools you use will change. Your objective is going to be changed also. Are you getting it? All right. I trust you are getting benefits. Then the last one, which is the blue ocean strategy. What this concept is all about is talking about a blue ocean, a new market creation. Then a red ocean is the competition, the existing market, where people are doing it. You just go there and compete with them and start dragging a shared percentage on that place. Then the blue ocean, you are creating your uniqueness. So you are alone there. So you enjoy a kind of monopoly, right? Like what we are doing right now. Our program is different from every other digital marketing globally, all over the world, right? It's unique. You can see that even our curriculum is unique, right? So you can do that. Now, let me just summarize by this because I don't want to make this too long. If you want to deploy this strategy in your ad, you are running ad, let's say Facebook ad, for example, and you are running ad for a property. You know, the easiest thing to do is that when it comes to digital targeting, you will now be picking those that have interest in real estate, those that have interest in this. But for blue ocean strategy, you want to deploy this there. One of the things I do is that instead of using the general targeting, instead of doing that, what I normally do is this. I pick those that does not have interest, in real estate. So I rather pick those that have interest in luxury cars, those that travel frequently, and all of that. So those are the way I actually do. I don't pick the general thing everybody's speaking. So that is the way I apply this, and you too can do that. So the assignment here for you, assignment for you is this. Assignment for you is this. Assignment for you is this. Assignment number one is that list 5 ways to make money with the proper knowledge of. Sorry, so you think make that correction. List 5 ways to make money with proper knowledge of targeting audience, targeting the right people, with all we have already learned. Then 2 is that how will this knowledge increase your income as an entrepreneur? Targeting the right people, using the blue ocean strategy, using the large market strategy, using the or they call it, using all the strategy we've already learned in this course. When you use them, how do you think this will impact on your income? Then number 3, how will you apply the law of targeting the right people in your business from today? Then number 5, list 5 pain points of your customer. What is list 5 pain points, right? Then number 6, what is the age range, the industry, location, country, business of your customer? Thank you very much, but these questions are compulsory. You have to do it, right? I trust you will do it. So go in there, write them out, and go and smash it and increase your capacity in your income. Thank you very much for this. And we see you in the other course. The next law is going to blow your mind. You don't want to miss it, right? You don't want to miss it. And I can't wait to have you in that law. Thank you very much.